Preface to The Adventures of Gerard. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. The Adventures of Gerard by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Preface. I hope that some readers may possibly be interested in these little tales of the Napoleonic soldiers, to the extent of following them up to the springs from which they flow. The age was rich in military material, some of it the most human and most picturesque that I have ever read. Setting aside historical works, or the biographies of the leaders, there is a mass of evidence written by the actual fighting men themselves which describes their feelings and their experiences, stated always from the point of view of the particular branch of the service to which they belonged. The cavalry were particularly happy in their writers of memoirs. Thus De Rocca, in his Memoires sur la guerre de France et en Espagne, has given the narrative of a hussar, while De Naylies, in his Memoires sur la guerre d'Espagne, gives the same campaign from the point of view of the dragoon. Then we have the Souvenirs militaires du Colonel de Gonneville, which treats a series of wars, including that of Spain, as seen from under the steel-brimmed, hair-crested helmet of a cuirassier. Pre-eminent among all these works, and among all military memoirs, are the famous reminiscences of Marbot, which can be obtained in an English form. Marbot was a chasseur, so again we obtain the cavalry point of view. Among other books which help one to an understanding of the Napoleonic soldier, I would specially recommend Les Cahiers du Capitaine Cognet, which treat the wars from the point of view of the private of the Guards, and Les Memoires du Sergeant Bourgon, who was a non-commissioned officer in the same corps. The Journal of Sergeant Fricasse and the Recollections of de Fesnain and of de Segur complete the materials from which I have worked in my endeavour to give a true historical and military atmosphere to an imaginary figure. Arthur Conan Doyle, March 1903. End of preface. Section 1 of The Adventures of Gerard. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Recording by Philip Griffiths. How Brigadier Gerard Lost His Ear. It was the old brigadier who was talking in the cafe. I have seen a great many cities, my friends.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?